Important sweep here.
Oh, and they'll wreck too.
Oh, no.
No.
No. That's the shot Cooey was trying to make. Unfortunately, Cannon just got a little snug there and just a really unlucky break too.
Yeah. When you get an unlucky break and like say you're wrecking, it's not terrible, but to make a shot for the opponent is when it really hurts. I'm shocked Cooey's looking at Peeling here because Cooey's sitting one. Oh, he's looking at the guard.
I think he's worried about that combination, Kyler, because if you look at that angle, like I can't quite tell for sure, but it looks like that rock could be picked off and the yellow one held in the rings on that combo.
Yeah.
So I think Cooey's looking to disrupt that here.
And we don't have mics on the players today, so we're just guessing based on their movements. But yeah, definitely Keenan has a queued up run back right there to clear a lot of reds and sit 2 yellow.
And what a great broadcast we've got here. Look at our overhead shot, the camera work, just a thing of beauty here. We've got a great crew here in Okotoks. They've been doing a great job. The quality of the feed has been outstanding, and big props to those guys.
Yeah, I think I played 6 or 7 games this weekend and watched 100 hours of curling because the stream is so good. And they streamed every sheet all week long, so you could follow along with your team, which is amazing. So a guard here, they're trying to place it really well so there's no run back for Keenan.
And 2 sweepers on both sides. That is so old school, but I like it. Now, they may still elect to run this in. I mean, it looks like Johnson is leaning that way. It's a smart move because if you throw that freeze and things go a little sideways on you, Kyler, that could be very, very bad.
Yeah. And I like the dead nose here. I know I saw Johnson signaling to roll the center, but I do not like blocking the center line draw. So I love the nose on this.
Cannon Whip looking to fix the little hiccup here with a great shot. Let's see if he can do it. A little out on release.
So just a straight peel gets the one at the back. Doesn't change too much. We should see Cooey replace that guard.
It's a good shot by Cannon there. Getting that back rock may not seem like much, but if you look at the combo right now, really all 3 of those red ones could be removed. So this combo now has become to sit 2. If he makes it, he could sit 2. That's why Kevin's a little bit worried about it. We've got an exciting end going here, Kyler. This men's provincial championship is off to a great start. A lot of fun to watch.
Looks like Cooey's going to throw a guard, but I think I saw them tap a little bit tighter on this one, which could be dangerous, make the run back a little bit tighter and easier. But since we don't have mics, they might just be going at the same spot, a little higher. And what a setup we have here at this Okotoks Arena. They've got lots of fans out. Sounds sold out there, so it's very nice. Cooey with his first in the second end.
Martin and Tardy managing this stone. It looks pretty close, like they like it. Going to the...
Yeah, so it looks like they just replaced the guard where it just was and let them take another run at it. And the other option for Whip is to freeze.
Johnson is going to play the freeze. If he makes a good one here, it's probably a deuce.
Yeah, it's a bit of a really tough freeze. You got to be kind of way on the corner of that red to get shot. So, but if you can move it an inch, you might have a shot later, maybe even the corner run for 2.
And Been watching this young team, this Tau team, for a couple years now, Kyler. They're definitely been playing good this year. Some good results on tour, and one of our best young teams for sure.
Yeah, we noticed the field in Alberta is getting really strong right now. A lot of, top teams knocking on the door. A lot of games that were 50-50 out there this weekend. And that's a...
Oh, wow. Oh.
Just a hair heavy.
No, just a little bit overswept. Johnson threw that rock beautifully, and
that had a chance to be perfectly welded on the corner. Just a hair mismanaged there. Cooey still does have to be careful. He doesn't want to touch his red out of shot here. He has to get a hair low.
No, Kyler, do you think a nose would play here for Cooey, or would that set up a nose double for 2 for Johnson? It's close.
I don't think he would want nose, but if he did, he's not going to be too angry. It'll be a really tough shot for 2. But nose or roll an inch, and you're pretty good.
Just a hair overswept on that rock, and I do find that in later in the events, sometimes a little bit of adrenaline, sometimes maybe a little extra heat in the building from a full house. Just that extra, few inches of slide there.
So now this path has been played a lot, so it shouldn't take off on him. As I say that, it might take off, but...
Yeah, and this will force Johnson. Beautiful shot by Kevin Cooey there. Only sitting 1, which does take some of the pressure off of Johnson here. Now...
Looks like he's electing to play not the draw to the button, but like kind of a draw over to the side of the 4.
Now, would you ever consider playing a spinner and trying to click that middle rock sideways like Nick Gadine?
I wouldn't, but Nick Gadine would consider it.
And maybe not in the second half.
Yeah, maybe in the 10th for the win. Johnson Tau with his last in the second end.
I'm getting a time on this, Kyler. I'm very curious, but I think we're probably wanting to see something around 15 seconds here.
Yeah, my only worry is that they took more ice than any other shot this end, and it would be brand new.
15-7-9. The scrub is on. Can they get it there? And the answer is no. It's going to be a steal of 1 for Kevin Cooey. That's a big point in the even end, especially in an end where Tau looked like they had things set up for a deuce. So 2-0. We'll be back for the third.
Welcome to the RockShop.net, the official store for the Grand Slam of curling. Whether you're looking for the best hats, stylish clothing, fun toys, or unique accessories, the Rock Shop has it all. Shop online anytime at therockshop.net for exclusive Grand Slam of curling gear, or come see us in person at your next event. TheRockShop.net, where fans find their favorite curling gear.
Aztec Safety is #1 for online safety training. Aztec Safety is the proud sponsor of the Aztec Safety Challenge, the #1 event on the World Curling Tour.
And Aztec Safety has been a proud sponsor of Team Jacobs on our quest to represent Canada at the Olympic Games.
That's going to be broadcast.
Oh, it's not your fault. Oh, I'm sorry about that, everyone. Kyler and I had some issues in the break here. We just couldn't get back to you quick enough. So I hope you were okay without having us for a while. And Johnson Tao off to a pretty good start here, forcing having to look at bailing early on this end. Now, Kyler, how important do you think it is in this game for Johnson to get a deuce on the next hammer? Or do you think even just scoring one keeps him in the game?
I think one, he's still in the game, but it's very important to get a deuce here. I think they'd rather get a blank here than a one and really just go for that deuce. But honestly, that was a great shot by Team Cooey, but honestly, really good for Tao. Like, he's going around corners again this end, and we saw last end he had 2 corners. This is exactly what Tao needs to get a deuce here.
Now, they'll be looking to convert on this opportunity, really, in the last and they had a really good chance, and they were actually kind of taking it to Cooey a little bit there. So they've got to feel pretty confident that they can definitely keep this game in hand. And, I'm sure that, their goal will be to get this game tight and late. And a deuce early here will go a long ways towards doing that for them. Noel on the carve here, trying to get it buried. Does so. Leaves him a little bit of a corner, but not enough to entice them to chase.
Cooey's going to take this short run here, and he's happy with straight back or even, roll to center or roll to that back yellow. Sluch got the one rock out, which is good, but you could hear it in Cooey's voice that they wanted They wanted to stick that, so another opportunity to come around here. Every time they play this run back, it'll be one rock higher and a little more difficult.
No, it's crazy though, Kyler. You were talking about the strength of the field. You know, the run backs that are being made out there now, it's not just the contact that you're looking for. You're actually playing roles and different things off of run backs. And like there'll be an open rock in the house to hit, and teams will elect, as in this situation, to throw like a 10-foot run back, and it gets made, you know, almost every time. You're going to see it again here. This is, you know, not been like this that long in curling.
Absolutely. Yeah, these run backs used to be scary for a lot of teams and not the go-to shot. Like back, you know, 5-10 years ago, you might see Cooey just freeze around this corner, but now it's you got to make this run back and make it perfect.
And Tyler will be definitely looking to plug this run back buried. That's the goal here. Kark Martin on the carve. They're high on this one. Wow.
Doesn't get it, so they'll leave 2 yellows in the rings.
Only 3 rocks left for Team Cooey to recover.
What do you like here, Darren? Do you like the corner guard or come into the house?
I like this call. You know, I think at this point you don't really have a realistic shot at 3 unless you get another miss. So I mean, you may get a miss here on the double on a plug or something like that. But either way, there are doubles all over the sheet. So there's nowhere you can put this rock to prevent that. You know, one play might be to like try to go back 12 somewhere, but
my only thought is if you throw a corner guard and they ever stuff it, then you're coming around bonanza, right? But I like this. You know, like we said, they just really need that deuce right now, and this should secure it if they can make all their shots.
A little bit deeper would have been nice. Cooey couldn't escape here with a double and roll. I do believe that it's a possibility to make that. If they get right under that center line rock, it'll be a tough deuce for Tau, if even possible. Okay, so the double is made, but not the roll. A nice little flop away a couple feet here, just like that. Would set up a hit and roll, one last ditch attempt by Cooey to hit and roll and get out of the end.
So do you think they should be rolling away here? Or
I do.
Yeah, like we said, that run back accuracy is so good. They don't want to give them that center line run back.
In a perfect world, you would roll half buried.
Looks like that is what they're going for.
And they do roll half buried. It is a perfect world for Tau at this moment. Now, keep in mind, though, this run back for Cooey is fairly routine. Cannon Whip comes back with 2 beauties.
Yeah, so since they only rolled half under, they're pretty much guaranteed to not be buried. Cooey won't be buried on this run back. Unless he makes a perfect little run back roll. Some great pressure here by Tau.
You know, it'd be really nice for Tau to get a deuce here for them. Granted, all the good work they've done in the last 45 minutes here, they need to see it pay off. They need to get a deuce here. But, I mean, it's always a scary sight for the opposition, seeing Kevin Cooey throwing an out turn. And he is close.
He'll get the single, and that'll leave Tau the split rings.
So on this shot, Kyler, is there a difference in weight? Would this be a different path, slower path?
Tough to say, Darren. This is a little bit of a guess, and I like to kind of consult my sweepers on this and just be like, have it a team guess instead of just the thrower. Really, come to the best guess between your entire team, and you'll probably be close.
No.
I would, if I was guessing, man, I'd say 2 feet slow here.
So I'm thinking like I want to see 14-6 here on this hog to hog would be about right.
Yeah.
And they could probably sweep a 15 there. And Hog to Hog Times brought to you by our presenting sponsor, Sentinel Storage. I'll get you one right now. The clock's running, Kyler. Now, I don't know how accurate my clicks are, but let's just say that's 14-8. So that should be right where they want it. Oh, Kyler, we should still be out there. We guessed that path perfectly.
Yeah.
Dead even. No way to escape the deuce now for Cooey unless there's a miss by Tao, because there's nowhere he can roll this rock. That'll take away a fairly routine shot.
Yeah, Cooey taking no time on this, just conceding the deuce, making sure he makes contact.
Well, he's making an attempt at this roll across the house. Aaron Sluchinski sweeping it over, and they do get it edge on edge. That's a great shot. And even though still a routine attempt, definitely not a full gimme. That was about the best he could have made that shot. Maybe another 3 inches of roll.
Absolutely. That was a great attempt.
Kevin Cooey continues to dazzle the crowd in Okotoks. But still a routine shot here for Johnson. I would expect him to be able to make this fairly easily.
Yeah, early in the week, you might see a miss on this, but, they've been on this sheet 3 times in a row. They should know the tendencies, and they should make this perfect.
Good throw by Johnson there. Got it tracking nicely out of the hand. On and off, on and off. And we are going to end for tied here in Alberta. 2-2, great shot.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $50,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
Aztec Safety is #1 for online safety training.
Aztec Safety is the proud sponsor of the Aztec Safety Challenge, the #1 event on the World Curling Tour.
And Aztec Safety has been a proud sponsor of Team Jacobs on our quest to represent Canada at the Olympic Games.
RME and New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Alberta's Summit of Champions. With 24 locations in Alberta, RME is your preferred CNH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Need extra space? We rocket storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you.
Sentinel Storage. Buy Canadian, store Canadian.
And we're back to a pretty packed house here. The few empty seats you do see are just people getting drinks. I mean, that's pretty much a packed house. And it has been pretty good crowds all week, Kyler. I was really impressed when we were playing against Cooey on Tuesday night. It was as full as it is this afternoon, and the evening draws have been really good, really well attended in Okotoks. What a show the town of Okotoks has put on. The whole crew here, from the ice makers to the organizers, just a first-class event all around. I can say I've played in a lot of provincial championships, and this is definitely one of the more memorable ones. Really well done.
Yeah, and this year they combined it with the women's, and it's really fun to have both out there this year. You can see on the other sheet it's Team Sturmey versus Grey Withers in the other final. Didn't catch the score over there, but we'll update you soon.
Kyler, I'll just go take a look. I'll be back. I'm going to go see what's happening.
So we got a corner guard by Team Cooey, and a little bit off center guard by Team Tau, and then a come around that was a little bit light, which isn't too bad because it's kind of double centers. One thing about this Cooey team all week is they do not mess around. They don't want to blank any ends. They just want to go for it, and that's because of their confidence and that big peel weight ability at the back end.
So in the women's final there, Kyler, Sturmey just stole 2. So it's 3-1 Sturmey playing 4. Grey Withers with the hammer.
Yeah, it's a very interesting format where, if you have a clear like top 2 like Grey Withers and Sturmey, Grey Withers actually has to beat Sturmey 3 times. She beat her in her first game, and then in the 1-2, and now again in the final. So
it's very hard, no matter who you are, to beat a team 3 times in a row. Unfortunately for Grey Withers right now, all the work they put in to get hammer and get the advantage in this game is gone. Now, by no means, are they out of the game, but that's how fragile the advantage is, right? Yes, we just had to shut the mics off a little bit there. We just got a little bit of ambient noise around here. It's a lively atmosphere here in Okotoks. So if you do hear a little bit going on, don't worry about it. We're good. Hopefully it's not too disruptive for you.
So Team Cooey looking pretty good here. Those 2 center guards are going to be a savior for Tau later on. Just going to hit this one at the back to limit some damage and see what Cooey does.
And just a look of pure determination there. And that just goes to show you the intense focus of both these teams out here in such a big game.
Yeah, this Benjamin Morin has a great slide, and it's really impressed me this week watching him. It's very square and really good slide.
Now, there is a little bit of a problem here for Team Tau. We just got another 016 here. The wonderful sponsors, 016, the official beer of Curling Alberta, and local ice lounge sponsor. It's one of Canada's most successful regional brewers, internationally recognized as a producer of world-class beer. Original 16 pays a premium to make sure their beer is made with the best ingredients, as we're finding out right now, Kyler. And they've got a brewmaster with dedication to education, experience, creativity, and craftsmanship. Curling Alberta and all the competitors would like to thank Original 16 for their continued support. And for those of you at the event, 016 beer will be and is available in our lounge.
we've definitely supported Original 16 last night and today, and we hope you do too.
Now, Tal's got a couple hook guards there. Things are not looking amazing here. Now, how does he wiggle off the hook here, Kyler?
I love the freeze, top 8. I think this call is, we talked about this all week within our team. Is this like the scared call or is this the right call? I think this is the scared call here. Not wrong, just, they're just trying to limit some risk.
Oh, no, they don't quite get it. If they would have made that. But this is Danger Bay for Tao here. The 2 rocks split across the rings. A hooked center guard.
Tao is really going to need Cooey to come a bit deep here and give him that freeze again.
And Tyler's Hardy with a pressure draw attempt here in the 4th end to put the screws to Tao's team. Big shot here as the drama intensifies here in Okotoks. Is this short, Kyler?
I think it's going to be biting, but it is definitely short of where they wanted.
Oh, great brushing there to get it where they did. There is probably about a half rock double on the front here. If Tao can make that, it would mitigate some of the risk here. Fairly routine.
Yeah, make sure you make that top double. If you're hair thin, you're going to get maybe a triple.
Cannon whip, looking for the double up the middle. And he's close. Oh, does not hit it thin enough. That could have been swept. That was a good throw by Cannon.
So Cooey drawing around to sit 3 here. You really want to be, top 8. Even top 8 gives Tao a freeze. It's tough to not give him a freeze.
Well, and the other thing, Kyler, is anywhere they put this rock, Tao could go for the off his own yellow. Very risky, but if he makes it, he's out of the end.
Yeah. Once again, a super important end for Tao here. Every end is, when you're playing Cooey, every end is just, you got to be so precise and make good ones to get out of it.
And Carrick Martin, one of the masterful rock managers of his time, just beautifully carves the rock in top 8. I know from playing with Carrick, there aren't many guys in the sport that can manage a stone as effectively. And he does his magic right there, puts that rock in the perfect spot.
I like the freeze again, as I did earlier. This is okay for limiting damage, but if you just freeze there, those other 2 reds are out of play.
Now, what is the upside on this shot for him? Can he sit 2 when he's done here? Kyler?
I don't think he can sit 2. I think he could sit 1. But possibly, if that yellow rolls in, he's out of it. I just think it's, that freeze is routine, and this is a bit of a tough shot, but if he makes it, it's going to be beauty.
This is a pivotal shot by Johnson Tao here. Johnson calmly steps back, delivers the stone.
Oh, this looks good.
And he makes it and spins up.
What a
wow. Johnson Tao brings the crowd to its feet.
What a shot.
What a force. Wow. Electrifying shot. Absolutely beautiful. You were right, Kyler. He could not sit 2. Put that spin up. No shot for 2 for Kevin Cooey. Draw for 1. Oh, God.
We got 2 more rocks to come. So Cooey's going to try to bury this and manufacture his deuce here.
Oh, I was a little too quick on the draw there, Kyler. Oh, I got excited. I'm sorry about that. But still a great shot.
That would have been a wonderful force if it was the last rock.
Wow. Oh, I just lost my bearings there. But here, an important shot for Kevin Cooey. This looks a little heavy. There, yeah, it's deep.
Cooey's going to give Tao an opening here.
Cooey a little deep there. Johnson with his real attempt to force here.
Yeah, just a nice routine freeze here, and he's got it.
Now, what kind of number are we looking for here, Kyler?
So let's make our best guess and then time it. Sponsored by who?
Well, this time, this Hog to Hog time will be sponsored by Bel Air Direct. Now, we're probably looking at...
I would love to see a 14-7.
That's right on it. Yeah. Okay. I'm with you. Now, what's the lightest you could throw it, do you think? 15-2, maybe?
I would say 15. Okay. I don't think we're as quick as some of the games we saw, but let's see.
Only Bel Air Direct can tell us now. Offering curlers and their families with exclusive discounts on insurance. Early plow. Managing the zone. The sweepers like what they're seeing so far.
We should have talked about the heaviest, too. I'd say 14-2 is the heaviest.
That's what I got. 14-2, Kyler. Is he going to bounce? He is going to bounce.
Okay, so 14-2 was too much.
And that sets up an open hit for 2 for Kevin Cooey. For all that excitement and me losing my voice, there's no force. It does not look like Cooey will have an open hit for 2. We've got quite a barn burner going here.
Yeah, we do. That was a great opportunity for Tao. Just a bit heavy. Could be nerves.
You know, that probably in previous games that we played, that rock likely would have held up for him. You know, the sweepers weren't worried early. A little bit of a plow early, like they weren't right off of it. They liked it. So that tells me, as is typical in a game like this in the finals, the rocks are straightening out a little bit. It just gets a little straighter and quicker.
Open hit here for 2 to go up 2 in the 4th end. This one is taking off a bit.
Wow, this thing's curling. Oh, and great brush. And again, like Kevin Cooey throws the perfect weight too. That's a deuce, 4-2 going into the 5th.
This needs to be the fastest last-minute pregame snack run ever seen.
That's right. The fans of great taste are going wild.
Can he make it? Yes! He's done it! Original 16. You can celebrate every win.
RME and New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Alberta's Summit of Champions. With 24 locations in Alberta, RME is your preferred CNH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Need extra space? We rocket storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you.
Sentinel Storage. Buy Canadian, store Canadian.
Developed over a decade in collaboration with the finest ice makers this side of the Atlantic, the Pebblehead PB5 is nothing short of a triumph of sophistication and craftsmanship. Weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting tenfold their durability, the PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice, time after time. The PB5 by Pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring game of curling.
And here we are back for fifth end action in an exciting final. 4-2 for Cooey, and Team Tau will be looking to get their deuce back here and reply. Cooey throws the center and Tau goes around it perfectly. We're seeing a classic setup here. Park Martin.
Do you like the call by Tau, or do you like the corner there, Darren?
I like the call in 5. In 6, I would like a corner.
Yeah, so we talk about having hammer and even ends. A lot of teams try to jostle for having hammer and evens. So Tau's saying, we're going to go for our deuce, but if we get a blank or something like that, that's okay in 5.
I mean, normally in this situation, except Kark's heavy here, so that might change things. But usually the middle gets frozen up, and at some point there's going to be a blast. And wherever they shake out, you know, is going to determine what you've got there. When you're Tau here, what you're hoping is on that blast, one of your rocks or a couple of your rocks stay in, giving you a chance for 2. But if they don't, blank attempt.
So Tau trying to freeze the top 4 here. Little heavy again. Just 6 inches off on that.
No, I'm going to surprise you here, Kyler. Best Western has been a preferred accommodation partner and a proud partner for curling in Alberta for over 20 years.
Oh, my.
And I can remember when they first started out, when they were a new sponsor, and now they're over 20 years old. But the relationship, you know, as the title sponsor for the mixed doubles and just all the support Curling Alberta's had from Best Western over the years is much appreciated. Best Western celebrating 75 years of hospitality and has hotels located in over 100 countries. So there's always a Best Western near you to make you comfortable during your travels.
So a good shot there by Cooey. I'm a little shocked they didn't hit and roll being up 2, but a pretty good shot. Looks like they might force Tau to the run back, so clearly really good.
And this is where, depending how things shake out here, you could see a blank. Now, if he just hits this a hair low on the intern.
Darren, do you ever play this with board to manufacture something, or do you like just exploding it now?
I like board, except that you probably won't get rid of both reds. So the blank's not going to be possible, but just missed connecting on that. It's not bad. Rolls to kind of a corner, like a little bit sneaky over there.
So now inside the brain of Cooey, he's thinking, how good are we sitting? Do we guard or are we ripping something?
And that's why he went over there to meet her. Like, can they use this corner guard? I think the answer is yes. They can use it. And Kevin Cooey, he's one of the best at this. He knows how to juggle the rocks around in his favor. Right now, he's just calculating what he can do here to kind of maintain a force position. I don't think he's thinking he can steal.
Yeah, I think he's given up on the steal. He's not throwing the guards. So just, like you said, a force here.
Looks like they're going to hit that top one.
You know, when both teams are hitting in men's, I think it leads to a blank.
Most times, yeah.
That is a miss, but it worked out well.
Wow, yeah, it worked out really well. So it looks like Johnson thinks he can explode everything now. Probably going to lose all this material in the forefoot.
You're going to need some power to get that red on the button out.
And here's the man who can provide it. This looks good.
What a shot. Oh, stick.
Keeps the rock.
What a shot. No way.
That's outstanding. Johnson had that hit in the perfect spot. Great line call. That said, we're still probably going to have a blank, Kyler, because I think this double is going to get made at some point, even if it's not this rock.
Wow, that was surgical.
That's not made. Okay, well, now there is actually a chance for two here.
Yeah, big opportunity here. Got to roll far. Make the double really steep for Cooey.
Well, you'd love to make the double so they can't stick it. And then even if they make the double and roll out, you still have that corner guard you can draw around. A couple different options for a deuce here.
Looks like they like it. Cleaning. Uh-oh.
He's okay.
It's perfect.
That's the perfect spot. That double, you're never holding it. The downside here is a blank for Tao, but there's still the upside of a deuce. It's ideal strategy in the fifth end. Johnson, Tao, and team showing why they're here. Playing an outstanding game. Tyler Tardy with the double.
Team Jacobs will be happy to see that one.
Now, Kyler, do you think it'll be slower out here?
Shall we do another sponsored hog to hog?
New Holland is going to be responsible for this one.
I'm going to say 14-5.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think that's the number, about 14-5, yeah. 14-7 would be okay. And the New Holland clock is running. Early plow. Sweepers like it.
14.75 should be pretty close.
And they carve it in there to get it buried. Well done. Great shot. And Kyler, no wonder why you were putting the rock on the spot all week. You know every path on this ice perfectly.
Well, 14-5 might have been a hair heavy, but really good there by Ken and Whitf. That is a perfect come around.
And, you know, when you're getting speeds of like 14.5, 14 3/4 all over the sheet, that's some great curling ice there. Very good surface to play on. Now, Kevin, though, he does have a chance. That rock went a little deep, maybe. If he can lock one on here, he'd have his force.
So now I'm thinking 14-9 since there's been a rock there.
Let's do the New Holland doubleheader. Another Hog Time brought to you by New Holland. And the clock is running. Martin with the early carve, the emergency carve. And he's going 13-9. A little bit strong. Can he get it all the way over there? He cannot.
So that is a very rare miss from Kevin Cooey, which opens the door for Team Tau here to get a deuce.
What an outstanding end called by Johnson Tau. I've got to say, brilliant end.
Yeah, we've seen it 3 times now where he's, looking like he's getting a deuce.
Big shot here to tie the game through the halfway point. Johnson Tau with an intern fadeaway. He has 2 rocks left.
Still a massive shot. He should get 2 if he makes contact or rolls a little bit.
Yeah, just roll a couple feet here. Intern fadeaway. Probably looking for maybe board to control weight.
And these inside outers all week have been so nice. They run pretty similar to outside in.
As you can see, they like this. Clean it up.
Perfect.
Now, does Cooey ever attempt to freeze on that rock?
I don't think he can risk 3 here in a provincial final. No, it's just he could. Maybe in a slam you might see it, but the stakes are just too high here.
This is the right call. I mean, he can still make things difficult on Johnson if he rolls, about a foot out here. Oh, it's close. Oh, wow. What a shot by Kevin Cooey. Now, still a deuce on the table here, but by no means an easy shot. Probably almost just drawing to it. Hey, Kyler. And
yeah, we call it space weight, just between the back line and the hack.
Now, that doesn't look like space ice to me.
That looks like full hack weight, would you say?
Yeah. Well, there's plenty of rock there to hit. Hack weight will work. Just seems maybe a little softer weight would be a little easier, but Johnson's, playing well. He's dialed in. He knows what he wants. He just looks so calm.
Yeah, they look very calm in this final. They look like they belong here for sure. Early sweep here.
Oh, this is a scrub. They need this one. Emergency scrub here. Can they get it by? Oh, he does it. That's a deuce.
Aaron fires the rock in the corner, and there's a deuce for Team Tau.
By the slimmest of margins, we're tied after 5 here in Alberta.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $50,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus and nurturing...
Yes. Whoa. Oh, boy.
Need extra space? We rocket storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you.
Sentinel Storage. Buy Canadian, store Canadian.
RME and New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Alberta's Summit of Champions. With 24 locations in Alberta, RME is your preferred CNH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
A little bit of everything, eh? Selection.
What?
Yeah, why? Two-handed.
Are we here?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Well, on the women's side here, Selena Sturmey, Gray Withers did respond to the steal of 2 with a deuce, but Sturmey gets that deuce back in the 5th on an open hit for 2. 5-3 Sturmey after 5 ends of play. Very good game going on over there. Gray Withers will have the hammer in 6.
This needs to be the fastest last-minute pregame snack run ever seen.
That's right. The fans of great taste are going wild.
Can he make it? Yes! He's done it! Original 16. You can celebrate every win.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
For over 20 years, the Sandra Schmirler Foundation has granted more than $9 million to hospitals across Canada for life-saving equipment for premature and critically ill babies. In the past 4 years alone, $4 million has been granted thanks to the curling community's incredible generosity. The need continues year-round, and with your help, we can ensure every baby has the chance to grow up and become a champion, just like Sandra.
We're back, 6th end action in an exciting provincial men's final here in Alberta. We've been able to recruit some of the star players here as guest commentators with us. We have sitting at the table with us semi-finalists Ryan Parent and Jared Jenkins. Great, outstanding week from you guys. Congratulations on a great run at provincials, guys.
Hey, thanks, Darren. This is Jared Jenkins. First and foremost, I wouldn't call us star players. At least me, not. Maybe Ryan. Ryan's a little bit better. But,
the team played great this week. I was super proud.
Yeah, we had a really good week. It's a great experience for the team. Tough loss this morning, but Tao, credit to Tao, he made a lot of good shots, and
looks like it was a close game.
Yeah,
right down to the wire.
Right down to the wire.
Close game. I think Johnson missed one shot all game. That was super impressive performance by him. So I'm excited to see what he's got tonight.
Yeah, we kind of had him in the 9th end there. We had 4 or 5 in the rings, and he played a double, and I think he missed the top red by maybe half an inch. So that's what it comes down to in those big games. But
it's true. Absolutely. You know, we can look back at all of our losses this week thinking, you know, a millimeter here and a millimeter there, things would have been different for sure, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, a tick plug or a, you know.
It really is a game of inches, yeah.
Different things like that leave you sleepless at night.
When you're on the wrong side of the inch, it hurts, but what can you do?
But in the end, I mean, it is what it is, and whatever happens out there counts. And yeah, congratulations to you guys. I know you guys played an extremely exciting brand of curling, which I appreciate watching. And you're never afraid of anything. And one thing I really noticed about your team is your resilience. Like no matter what happens out there, you guys never go away, and that's a real big advantage for you guys. So it's definitely noticed by myself and Tyler for sure.
Oh, I appreciate it.
So you guys had a really good week. Is there anything you would say added to your success, or do you just put it together, or what would you say?
I think the way we play together is just amazing. I think all of us are so good at the individual aspects of our positions. Like Ben and Ethan are incredible sweepers. Jared's so well-rounded. He can call line. He's got great strategy, great shot making. So I think, the way we play together is just awesome. So
we get along really good too. Like we're like a tight-knit family, which helps. We talked at the beginning of the year to kind of keep level-headed and we don't want to be that team that slams our brooms and throws hissy fits. So I think that helps us. When we miss, we're there for each other, and I think it hurts us more when our teammates miss than when we do. Yeah.
Well, a lot of times I find when you play like that for your teammates, when your teammate misses, like the next guy up is going to take it upon himself to recover and pick your buddy up, right? And I see that with your team for sure. Makes a big difference. In the end here, Cooey's got a little interesting situation here. He's got one buried around the corner, trying to look at how he can sort of take the threat away from Tao here while still producing an opportunity for a multiple score. And I was, noticing in your game last night, lots of rocks in play against Cooey, and both teams definitely willing to mix it up. Kevin's always trying to apply pressure.
Yeah, our game last night, we both got down on time early. I think we were both around like 15, 16 minutes at the fifth end break because it was just so messy all game. Lots of really complicated ends. And I noticed playing Tao this morning, he plays much simpler. So it's kind of interesting to see these styles conflict.
It's kind of nice to start with a couple ends at the start where it's kind of open and guaranteed blanks where you can conserve some time on your clock, because when you're down and rushing, it's not fun. Against Van Amsterdam, we were really short too.
Yeah, there's a lot of talks about blanks and how boring they are, and it's almost like if you blank, it should almost take some time off your thing. And if you if you have a certain amount of rocks in play, maybe add a minute, right?
Yeah. Well, how the clocks used to work, they used to go for your entire duration of shot, right? So like draws were
you'd be
penalized. Yeah, so maybe there's some wisdom behind that.
It's like Cooey is trying to run back here. He's got one hanging on the corner, so.
Aaron Slaczynski, run back attempt here to open up some rings for Kevin Cooey.
They're on it hard. He's got it.
So now if you're Johnson here, like
go around, or
I guess the problem with going around here is any red run back is fairly doable to plug it, right?
Yeah, especially he's got two options there. One's really short, one's not that long.
So you're probably going to want to make sure that you don't overbury that yellow. Keep some angle on it, maybe.
Yeah.
Would you ever want to go deep here for that reason, like back 4, back 8?
I think it's better to be back house. Yeah, just make it a little tougher, and then if they do stick the run back, you can always freeze it.
This is heavy.
Looks like he took your advice a little bit here.
Yeah.
Needs to stop.
Gotta outbeat that red.
That's a good shot.
That's perfect.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Cooey's opting to go top 4.
The good thing about that shot is it did shrink Cooey's scoring area down quite a bit. If Tyler makes this draw perfect, Johnson will most likely follow him down there and shrinking that scoring zone down quite a bit.
And if he's ever close to the tee line, he really shrinks it down. And obviously he needs to be shot, so he's got to be close to biting the 4.
Probably best spot here is biting 4.
Yeah.
Sweepers are right off this one. Here comes Karek in again.
Karek with the hard knife.
And the emergency knife by Karek Martin.
Karek on the knife. Big time. Oh, it's deep though.
Oh.
Okay, that's deep. Tao's going to freeze that.
And Tao's, I'm sure, liking what he's seen here, looking real good
for the
right
force.
now for a force. Now, Ryan, do you see a potential for a steal here? Would you ever not draw all the way to that and instead just go top button and try to put some pressure on for the steal?
I think top button right in front would be the ideal spot, but you always want to miss this deep and be frozen, if anything.
Yeah, you never want to be light. But I agree. I think top button is ideal. He tries to run, he's never sticking it to sit 2, so.
They like it. Sweeper's close. Line looks good. They are going right to a freeze by the looks of it, or trying to.
Looks like a great shot by Tao. Or Kenan Whip, sorry. That's a great shot.
Oh,
really good shot.
If they ever plugged that run off the side, like, would you ever, is that stupid? Probably a little bit. But I mean, I have.
I mean, if you're down 2 coming home, baby.
This is probably smarter.
So Cooey's playing a double peel here, and he's trying to send the red back into the rings.
He's going across the face. I think he's got to hit that second, or the red really thin to drive it into the yellow.
And we're going to get an RME hog-to-hog time here, if I can get a hog line. Oh, I don't know. This could be a little inaccurate. 6-4-9 by Tyler.
Oh, he left it guarded though, so you're going to see Tao.
Did not want to spill his red.
Did not want to leave it there. Now you're going to see Tao come down again right on top of his yellow. If he can perfectly freeze this on the nose, he's looking really good for a steal.
Did he call a high guard there, Jared? I wonder.
He kind of looks like it.
He could throw a guard.
I kind of like, if you glue one on the nose of that yellow,
it's good, but that's a short run back. You don't want to leave Cooey that often.
I guess you have to make it perfect.
He's gonna make contact.
So maybe you throw a high guard now.
Do you ever just corner freeze the red at the top? Try and just hook that. And then tell Cooey, stick it on the pin, and if you don't, we steal.
Well, this is his first shot. So
yeah, but if he does freeze on the pin, like,
I think he freezes on his last. Maybe throws a high guard now.
Yeah, I like the high guard.
Cooey's probably for sure ripping something.
Cooey's ripping, and then on his last, he's going to try the nose freeze to his yellow.
Do you guys think against any other team they'd be coming into freeze, but against Cooey, they're too worried?
Against other teams, yes.
That was a conversation we had this morning. Last night, playing against Cooey, we got to be hyper aware of the in-offs and the run-backs.
The angles, yeah.
He loves to make those big shots from big ends.
You got to get your angles aligned perfectly, especially against his out turn.
And as this rock comes down, let's be reminded what's at stake here. The winner of this game will be going to St. John's to play in the Briar at the end of February, early March.
Got to curl this. Okay, left an angle. It'll be interesting to see what Cooey does here. Is he going to try the yellow-red run, or is he just going to try his red straight back, or he's got the draw?
I kind of wonder if he might throw that red run with, like, control.
Yeah, that's a good call.
I wonder how his time's doing. We might see a timeout here if they're really thinking about it.
It's a tricky one. There's lots of options. I see 3 different options. So
there's a time there. So
they're okay.
They're okay for time. Both teams pretty close. 1 minute off.
as that clock ticks down. I mean, there's 4 ends left after this one, so there's still 4 minutes and end after this end, probably, unless they, who knows. But for Cooey, that's an eternity.
Yeah. He can play 2 minutes for the last end.
I really
he's
noticed with Cooey, they will take their time to make the right call.
That's true.
And usually make a beauty after these big decisions.
Yeah, against us early in the game, he took maybe 1 to 2 minutes on a couple shots that I think we were a little surprised.
It's very interesting because I have talked to him about this before.
Yeah.
He told me that he views that if there's a lot of time left on his clock at the end of the game, that he did not use one of his tools.
Yeah, I absolutely agree, Darren.
Yeah.
I think if you don't have less than a minute left at the end of the game, there was some wasted potential throughout. Like, you could have thought a little more about the ice. You could have thought a little more about the strategy at some point. And I know a lot of, especially like fans watching, they see your clock getting low and they get scared. But if you don't use all your time up, you're just wasting it.
So what would you say to us when we had 13 minutes left in our last end yesterday?
Slow it down, buddy.
Maybe
slow her down.
Maybe we should have
Take a breath. Take
a
deep breath.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes you just have easy games, and maybe Darren's just really smart and thinks real fast.
Some games are just more open, and some are every end's jump where you're going to be thinking. So
Kevin Cooey about to deliver his first rock here. Looks like he's settled on a freeze.
Okay, he's playing the freeze. Pretty precise shot. Doesn't want to bounce off. Even if he makes his freeze, Tal's just going to follow him down, and he's got the force, which is a win for Johnson.
So the biggest thing I find after a massive conversation is make sure you take the time to talk about how to make the shot as well. I'm sure they do that well, but you know, when we take 4 minutes, sometimes we forget how to make the shot.
Wow, squeak by the guard.
Shaves
Weight
the
is
guard.
perfect.
That's a beauty.
Little bounce off. Tal might be able to get to nose with just like back 8.
He for sure can.
For sure can.
Tal,
you might actually be able to get to the inside and
you don't
really
want to
put
move
pressure
this
on
red
Cooey.
one too far. You would love that any run would kind of like plug on these red ones.
Even if you freeze it, I think you have the force. So
It'd be nice to
be
push.
careful here.
It'd be nice to push it past your other yellow just to
Mhm.
sit 1, 2, 4, but you don't necessarily need to if the angles are good. But
I don't think you want to leave that red as backing for Cooey's next draw either, though. It'd be nice to like move it out of the way so we can't draw to it.
Right. Yes. Like nose with like back 8, Ryan? Is that what you're seeing? Yeah.
I think
nose
so.
with back 8, back 12, just to push it past the back yellow. And an inside roll if he's looking good.
Now watch for the carve here. It's a weapon on a shot like this. You might lay it out wide
Looked like
and
he
then
did a bit.
yeah, try to just knife it in.
Knife
That's
that in.
there you go. There's the flight plan.
Got to really knife this. It's
Oh, it looks
there
pretty
it
good.
goes. There it goes. Keep going.
Keep knifing. Keep
Knife,
knifing.
knife.
Oh boy.
Okay,
What a
And he
shot.
makes it.
Sits two.
It appears as though he's sitting to, but oh boy, stop the train, boys.
Yeah, that slash.
there is a slash
Run.
here for 4.
Or a run double. He's looking at the run.
He lost that thing a little bit on the under curl.
He's looking at the run.
Does he even
Run
know for the
triple.
slash? I don't know.
He's looking at this
Oh,
run back, catch the top
It's
yellow
for 3
super
or
thin
4.
onto the other yellow, and then it'll get the back yellow for 4.
Yeah.
Like,
This is a huge pivotal moment in this game. Anything from a steal of 2 to a score of 4 for Kevin Cooey is
I
possible.
personally think that the slash is easier here to score 1.
Do you think he can see enough of that, Kyler?
I think so.
Slash?
Hit what you can see.
I think he's thinking
He's thinking
go
going for
let's
4.
go for the gusto
Yeah.
here, you know.
This is
he slices that yellow on the top, he's got his 4.
Out turn, peel, weight.
Which is Kevin Cooey's specialty. Let's see if he gets this one. They're on it hard. On it hard. Steal of 1.
And
almost a steal of 2.
Massive
That is a
steal.
massive steal for Tao. 6th end, even end, get a steal.
We're heating up.
Momentum.
Back for.
Hey, Mark, you ready for this game tonight?
Yeah, I'm excited, man. Cupsy, what are you doing over there?
Don't worry, boys. Was just on AztecSafety.com, took a fire extinguisher safety course. Paul, I'm putting out the fires from now on. Woo!
RME and New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Alberta's Summit of Champions. With 24 locations in Alberta, RME is your preferred CNH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Need extra space? We rocket storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you.
Sentinel Storage. Buy Canadian, store Canadian.
Back for 7th end action here in Alberta, and Tao takes a big steal of 1 and a 5-4 lead into the 7th end. We're gonna continue with Jared and Ryan here. We enjoyed that end so much. We're gonna go with another one, but I just want to ask Jared or Ryan here: is that steal of 1? How big is that? Do you think? Like
that steal of 1 in the 6th end is massive. Like obviously Cooey is up 4-2, and I think the deuce from Tao going in the 5th end was huge, and that stolen point in the 6th even end is massive. Tao's got all the momentum right now, and Cooey should be a little worried. That's a big steal.
So just a reminder, you can get your 50-50 tickets at curlingalberta.ca/5050. We have a $5,800 jackpot today. And the guys sitting with us went in on it for $100, so I think they might win it.
A little bit of a gambler.
Yeah.
We split it 5 ways.
Man, when we played in the Red Deer Classic, we hit the casino a few times.
We're pretty upset they didn't have a casino in Brooks. This one looks heavy. That's through the rings by Karik.
Wow.
Oh, just going to stop in the back 12. But
sneaky.
A little bit of a miss there.
That is sneaky, though.
That rock could count later. You never know.
A little bit dangerous back there because, like, any play that Johnson goes back there on, it's really not, like, benefiting them a ton.
No, and you think a rock back there is never going to matter, but at this point of the game and in the 7th end, it could come into play for sure.
I'll tell you what, I like hitting those back 12 rocks without hammer. Those always scare me.
Yeah, it's and like obviously Kark was not intending to be that deep, but
so I think Tao's planning to freeze this. So Tao's goal this end is obviously to steal or get a force. A force would be huge. Take that hammer into the 8th end. 2 ends to 1. That's his goal.
No, I got to think Kui would be pretty happy to blank this end, and be 1 down with playing 8. He'd probably feel pretty good about that.
He would like taking that hammer into the even end.
And that's showing with this call here.
He's trying to run double, get rid of all the yellows. Pretty close. Pretty close. Okay, so that's a good shot. Killed 2 yellows, left 1 on the wing, but good shot.
Now, like, does Johnson just go and nose that back one right now?
Or freeze it?
Yeah.
Looks like.
Either freeze or kill it. Either or is good. I mean, if you freeze, you
It's
gotta
essentially
make it good.
killed if you freeze it.
Yeah, it's essentially killed if you freeze it, but you got to make the freeze good.
We've got quite a game going on here. Now you've got to think at this point in the game, like Johnson and Tao's team, they've got to be smelling it a little bit now. They've got to be thinking that they've got a real shot at
They
this.
got a real shot, and I think they have really good composure. They seem to have good composure against us. So, but obviously you're going for that Briar, and there's a little bit of a miss. Adrenaline's definitely going to be ramping up for them, just having a taste of the Briar on their lips.
So Kui's gonna ignore that shot rock and just go around the corner.
So now he's thinking 3. now.
Thinking 3.
Yeah, absolutely. With that rock at the back of the 12-foot, they get another one buried here. All of a sudden, you might see Tao throwing a run back on that corner guard.
Yeah.
The end flips around on a miss or a make real quick.
One shot changes the whole end sometimes. This looks pretty good. Top 4. All right, now it'll be interesting to see what Tao does here. He's playing the run. Yeah.
Now, in a perfect world for Tao, if he hits this properly, can he get that back one as well? Is the triple there?
The triple's there.
Looks
I think
like
he's
it.
playing it over the face, though.
Got to catch that back one real thin, but triple possibility.
This is the 3rd time in the game where we've seen Tao electing to clean it up and reduce risk instead of drawing somewhere, sitting 2. Yeah.
So what I've noticed here is that on several runbacks now, Team Tao's been a little bit high.
Little high, little wide, yeah.
And it like that could be some adrenaline there.
Yeah.
I've noticed as the event's gone on too, those outside peel weights, they tend to go straighter and straighter every game. At the start of the event, they were curling up, but not anymore.
Yeah, you don't get much curl at all, maybe an inch.
Do you think that's sheet shape or rocks?
I think rocks. I think, if I'm not mistaken, they've only sharpened them once, and that was after that was Wednesday night. Eh?
Yeah.
So it's been quite a while since rocks been sharpened.
Oh, and here
Kui's got the roll here.
Kui applying some major pressure on Team Tao now.
Rolling there is almost better than fully buried. If they opted to freeze, then they're going to try the hit and roll from the wing, which is extremely precise. And even if he makes it, Kui's going to have that short little slash run that he just rolled into. So,
do we start ringing the alarm bells a little bit? I guess it depends where this one rolls, but
This is an emergency hit and roll.
Ben Morin on the sweep. He's close. Let's see where this rolls to. Go, 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 go. Okay, that's pretty good roll.
Pretty good.
Half under.
it's a great shot. It definitely complicates things here, but the hit and roll to the wing still available. And if made properly, still presents Tao with a world of problems.
Yeah, it looking like a 3-ball. Maybe Tao makes a couple doubles or a double and gets out of it with 2, but definitely looking like at least a multiple for Kevin Cooley.
Tyler Tardy looking to deliver a dagger to Tao.
Looks pretty good. Always going to hang it on the wing, or is it? Ooh, that's a really good shot.
He hangs it there. There is the back double,
That's
but
a
it's
really good shot.
I think now you just make the back double and pray to only give up 2 here. Oh,
He dug the dagger in and twisted it on that one.
Tyler Tardy playing a whale of a curling game so far. I haven't been keeping stats, but there's been several important shots made by Tyler Tardy so far.
Why aren't you keeping stats?
It's not a gimme double. It's pretty flat.
The only stats I'm keeping right now is how many
beers?
016s.
your team really likes those 016 Ultras, eh?
We got to keep looking nice and trim, you know.
I remember we finished our one game and we had our team debrief upstairs in the lounge, and there's like, I don't know, maybe 14 or 16.
No, there was
Ultras.
like 6.
No, there's way more than that. At least 10.
They were knocked out yet. They were still.
Someone's like, "Oh yeah, that was Molding's day."
So this is a pretty flat, difficult double.
Yeah, not a gimme. It's like 2/3 maybe.
You know, he could hit it a bit thick and roll in front too.
It's a little wide.
Seems
here.
like what might be happening here.
He might be nosing.
Not touching it.
Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna see Cooey try to roll back a little bit, probably. Yeah.
A nose is decent.
A nose is okay. I mean, he's guaranteed a 2 at this point. It just depends on if Tao can come through with a double on his last to hold him to 2, or else he's gonna get a 3.
I think the nose makes more sense here because if you roll to the side, then you give him the same shot for the double.
What if they roll under, Ryan?
If they roll under, assuming
freeze.
you can draw to the 8 foot, you still get your 2. So
If they do roll under here, like would Tao ever just freeze
Tao
to the
would have
back?
to freeze.
Yeah.
Would he freeze the back, or would he freeze the top 4 off?
I think the
Question.
dangerous spot is if they only roll, let's say they rolled like 1 foot inside, Tao might be able to slash that rock on the in turn and make the triple and get out of the end completely.
Yeah, I see that.
So that's kind of, I would say if you're Cooey, that's the shot you don't want to make.
Yeah.
yeah. But throwing weight at that top 4 rock, there's always potential to nick the guard on the way by.
There's definitely a lot of risk. Team Cooey tightening the screws on Johnson Tao's outfit right now, and let's see where Cooey rolls here. Maximum pressure would probably be 1 foot out, probably on the roll.
Yeah. Tao makes a double, and it's a gimme deuce. But
And Kevin Cooey.
I think Tao's happy with giving up 2 at this point, the way the end shaping up. So
Kevin Cooey looks so comfortable out there. It's just, he's used to this.
he's been around for a while. Looks like he's nosing. So it's a pretty skinny double. He's just going to play the hit and roll.
It's always tough when you're playing something to definitely give them 2.
For sure.
If not 3.
And you got to roll this perfect to give up 2, or else he's chasing. Or
Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't, if he does chase, that would probably be your only chance of force.
Yeah.
But it's risky.
And yeah.
Kevin Cooey, his team, the whole team has played a great end here. Couple little errors by Tao, but nothing too crazy.
Cooey's just made everything perfect rolls, perfect angles. Everything.
Just that one shot where they didn't get freeze on that back one.
And killed him early.
I mean, Ryan called it. Like that rock
early.
back there is
as seconds first. Sweepers are on it. Might be a little tight. Looks close. Looks close.
Rolling
come
out.
back off.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, rolled
Hey,
too
yellow.
far.
It's
1 inch too far. I
Red
think.
shot, so it's an open draw for 3 for Cooey.
Split maybe.
I don't know if you take on the split.
It's
Darren, what
it's
would
a
you
little
do?
bit high, but
Would you try the split before?
I think that was a little bit of antics. I think they're drawing for 3.
Yeah, I like the draw for 3.
I don't know.
think you take it on.
I don't know.
They're gonna play it.
Get on.
Kevin Cooey
For the fans.
looking to really stick the dagger in here.
I think the thing about the split is if you throw the right weight,
You're
you
getting-
should
you're
always
always
get
getting
through.
3.
Yeah. If you miss it with back 12 weight,
You're not playing
or if you
hack
nose it
weight.
with back 12 weight, you still get 3.
You're playing back 12. You're not playing hack. So if you hit nose or
No,
anywhere
is
close,
he's going to try and hit it on the high side here,
I think he's
correct?
hitting high side. He's aiming for about a third to a half.
It's not a lot of ice, but it's not enough to come over top. He's just making sure he gets to that stone.
Making sure he gets to the
Yeah.
stone. You don't want to be wide and just through the rings. So.
Just through the rings and wide would be pretty terrible.
Yeah.
Might
Pick your
get
own
only
out.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Kevin Cooey.
Well, I was just informed it's Kevin Cooey's birthday today, so here comes a birthday split. Happy birthday to him. Let's see if he can make this.
Hardy's on it.
Early carve, but I think it's close.
Looks close. I think he's got it.
Too thick.
No, too thick.
He does have it for 3, though.
Got his
Barely.
3, yeah.
The weight was a bit
Barely.
down.
He played it safe.
down.
Yeah.
That was just back 4.
So Kevin Cooey's leading 7-5 after 7.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $50,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
For over 20 years, the Sandra Schmirler Foundation has granted more than $9 million to hospitals across Canada for life-saving equipment for premature and critically ill babies. In the past 4 years alone, $4 million has been granted thanks to the curling community's incredible generosity. The need continues year-round, and with your help, we can ensure every baby has the chance to grow up and become a champion, just like Sandra.
RME and New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Alberta's Summit of Champions. With 24 locations in Alberta, RME is your preferred CNH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Need extra space? We rocket storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you.
Sentinel Storage. Buy Canadian, store Canadian.
And here we are back for 8th end action. 7-5 lead for Kevin Cooey. And it's super important here, I think, for Tao to get a deuce in 8 here. Jared has left, but we still have Ryan here with us. Oh, wait, Jared's coming back.
They
Okay.
just cannot get enough. This stream is too much fun. I hope you guys are enjoying it like we are.
I'm not gonna lie, I can kind of see the game better from the laptop than I can out there on the ice.
This is my commentating debut, so hopefully I'm doing all right. Hopefully I'm not muted at this point.
Yeah, very important here. Tau needs a deuce.
Yeah.
If they do get a deuce here, then they're not in too bad a shape.
Yeah, definitely going to go hard for the deuce, though, 8 then.
So double corners, or what do you guys? He's coming
double,
around.
Yeah, it's coming around.
Oh, he's going around.
I would maybe opt for double corners, but
We would definitely also do double corners.
you definitely got to make sure this one's well buried, or they're going to chase it.
Yeah.
The way those rocks are set up in the rings, are like double corners because you can hit and roll off either one to
go under.
either corner.
Yeah.
We can't really guard it, so.
If they do get one buried here, though, still presents Cooey with the decision.
It's pretty good. They're carving it now. They got to bury this.
A lot of room, but should
It's
get it
pretty
under.
good.
I just hate when we go under on this and then they make the hit and roll with hack weight. And that looks like that's what Kevin's going to try right now.
And
yeah, just through the ring.
And then you
Maybe
only have
13.
one guard.
Yeah.
And then you only have one guard,
So there goes the 5 rock roll.
And even if he ticks the guard over, like that's also good. He'd probably roll to his center.
Mm-hmm. And the way it's curling to these wings, it's actually kind of hard to get buried this week. You can do it, but that one showed like they carved and they couldn't get it under fully.
And here's Tardy in the car. It might be a little wide.
And Tardy long stroking it here.
Long stroke. Here it goes. Does he have anything? He might not have anything here.
Oh,
no, he's got a piece.
The long stroke does pay off.
So that's why you want 2 corners. Now you're kind of limited.
So what do you guys think about the new sweeping rules out of the World Curling Federation?
It's just, I think they have to do something, but it's just so ambiguous. Like
it's kind of a fine line.
I thought the document they put out was a little bit unclear about what's allowed and what's not, but that new video they put out where that kind of cleared things up. So I'm happy with the interpretation of the rules by that video.
Yeah, the video helps a lot. They're just trying to ban that digging kind of dumping motion.
Lifting your broom up over the rock, tapping.
A lot of people got confused, and there was some videos this week. Corner sweeping and knifing is still completely legal. It's just the dumping, digging strokes that aren't allowed. And it's not being enforced at this event, but no one's done it this week. I think everyone's respectful and know that that's not in the spirit of the game. So it's been nice to see.
When it will be enforced? I heard it will be for the Briar Olympics.
Yeah, it'll be enforced from here on out.
Okay. Going on here. Okay, so Cooey straight up peeled the corner.
Thanks very
Now
much.
Tal's got a decision. Does he want to throw up the corner guard again? Is he going to make a play on these reds? He could freeze the back red.
Champions. With 24 locations in Alberta, RME is your...
And again, we
So I think there's not enough rocks in play for Tao here. I think 2 corners was the way to go, but he's going to have to make these guards perfectly to sneak out a deuce here.
I think we unanimously agree that 2 corners was the play in this end. We'll see if it comes back to bite him.
Just because of the score down 2, like you really got to go hard for that deuce. A single's no good. A blank's not good.
The one thing I am looking at here for Tao, though, Jared, is you see like that back 12 one.
See that back 12
He
one
could still
with the
freeze
stagger.
there.
And I mentioned that earlier. He could definitely freeze there. And there would be no double, a super skinny double for Cooey, but
Perfect guard set up here.
so I think Cooey's just going to straight peel here. Doesn't need to get too fancy.
Oh man, Kevin Cooey with the hood up.
I was gonna say.
The hood up. He is
That's
messing around.
Serious mode Cooey.
Yeah.
When he's got that hood up, you got to watch out.
He slides half a second faster when he's got his hood up. Aerodynamic.
Aerodynamic.
Actually, I don't know. Maybe his head's pretty aerodynamic.
Yeah, I think the hood might be a bit of a parachute. It is
So
cold.
He's looking at this freeze. Oh,
It is cold out there this week. A bit of a colder arena.
Darren, do you like the freeze to the back? Find it right now. What do you think?
I think I like the freeze
On third's first rock.
Yeah. The thing is about that freeze, if they go throw that double and make it, pretty good chance everything's gone and you might get away with your blank.
Yeah.
That's what I like about the freeze.
Yeah, I like the freeze.
Right? But
it's too late to throw another corner.
Are you more likely to blank with the freeze or with hitting something here? Because honestly, a blank isn't terrible. You go to the 8th, try to get your deuce there.
Or the 9th, yeah. But a blank's not great.
Yeah,
I mean, you're down
Blank's
2.
not
There's
great.
only 3 ends
I think
left.
you go really hard.
Go hard for it.
That's what this call is.
That's what this call is. Looks pretty good. Sweepers are on it.
Digging for a bit of weight here. They're a bit light. Going to drop it short. Try and come up with a plan B here.
Did they leave a double?
I think they did leave a double.
I'm not sure.
Might catch the red. We can't really tell.
Can we get an over? We need an overhead shot here.
Maybe
here.
not.
Cooey's not
There we
looking at
go.
the double because he has the possibility to sit 3, and Tao will be the one that will have to
And
deal with
looking at
things.
this overhead, I don't think the yellow double is possible. So he's just going to try to roll in off the wing, sit 3, and make Tao do something, put the pressure on Tao.
The scary thing too, if they were to try that double and just nick that red one back a foot, then there's just a pocket, right?
Or push it back on the T line somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this call here. Sit 3, like Kyler said. Make Tao make something good.
And Tyler Tardy looking to continue his excellent game here with a little roll in, sit 3.
Tardy's on it early. Really hard on it. Looks close. He's rolling. It's a pretty good roll.
Maybe a little oversweep there. They called the roll to the back.
Yeah.
Nose double might
Nose
leave a
double
double
leaves
back.
a double back, I think. Easy double. But like, what else do you really do if you're Tao at this point? You're
Kind of have to move some stuff. You need to
gotta move some
score.
stuff. You're scrambling.
Yeah, I don't see any other shots here. I think they have to make the double, and hopefully you can find some draw in your next shot that gets you a chance at 2.
Yeah, it might be a time to get creative.
Yeah.
Some
Like, is
tap type of shot right
Yeah.
here, maybe.
Is there enough time still just to tap and try and get a pocket set up there? I'm not sure.
Looks like they aren't getting creative. They're going to probably leave a double.
I think if he knows his Cooey's coming off the wide one and slashing and killing both these yellows.
Don't want to be wide here. Ooh.
Oh, that's rolling out. Ooh.
Yeah. Now all of
Now
a sudden
Cooey's just
Kevin's
killing that
got
yellow.
a chance to. Well, I was thinking put some pressure on Jared. I don't even know if he kills the yellow. Maybe
I think he
does,
hits the yellow
but
and rolls to the center line. And
feels like a good steal opportunity, though, doesn't it?
yeah, but yellow's third. If yellow was fourth, I think he might think something
There's
else, but
there's no really a double on those 2-shot reds at the moment, though.
I think he's just
the
playing
yellows in the way.
I think he's just playing the scoreboard and
Yeah.
He's happy with a force.
how
He is.
Yeah, he's happy with the force, and he's still gonna have a chance of maybe a backdoor steal. But
Yeah, he's more than happy with the force here. I think Tao might switch to trying to make a double and a triple.
I think he rolls this right in front of his shot rock top 4.
That seems good.
Yeah.
Kill a rock and do a guard at the same time.
And like he might leave a triple, but then he just hits back, sits 2, and he's got his force. So
I like the call. Just scoreboard.
Scoreboard call.
In a tie game, you probably would
Probably be more
yeah.
aggressive.
Yeah.
And he's not throwing it light. This yellow has to be gone.
It's
He's gonna roll it to center.
Now,
Oh, he
I
rolled
think
it
I think
big.
he wanted
Yeah,
to roll
go
there.
all that.
So he is just going for his fourth.
So
Is there any way like
I don't see
Johnson
a
can
deuce
manufacture something here?
Like,
That's
if he hits and rolls
And lines
perfectly,
it.
so it lines it up. That's the only way I see.
No, I almost like the
Trying to triple
the
and
triple off
going
the
for a
top
blank.
here. Yeah.
Double blank on your.
I
last.
guess if you hit and roll under, you might
You'd have to be absolutely perfect.
try to
with
get
the
perfect.
line, though.
You almost have to. Like, you're forced here, right?
You're forced here.
This double is a maybe.
You could almost draw back.
I was thinking back eight draw,
back
six
eight
second
draw,
shot.
sit second. I like that.
Because I don't think the
play the
triple. I think after you make the triple,
he just
Kevin
knows you
noses,
back.
and
Yeah.
you're not going to try that blank anyways. That's too
It'll be a
hard.
flat double with no blank.
Yeah.
If you could make that draw back
I would-
eight and
I would
line
draw
the
back
reds
eight.
up so he can't just straight nose the run. that'd be
I
pretty
guess
good.
the question is, so does this moment in the game justify that much desperation, or like is it just more important to score here?
He's got to
I-
score. He's got to score. But I think he could.
I
be
think it's a
little aggressive.
desperation moment here, in my opinion. But I know Johnson's conservative. He wants to make sure he scores.
This might be a little bit
Ooh,
wide.
he might.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Now there is actually a real steal opportunity here for Kevin
He's
Cooey.
gonna play a little tap.
If he bumps that
He taps
rock
that
back
on
to the button,
nose. Yeah, they can.
Johnson will have to draw the pin.
Or draw a top eight and block the draw path potentially.
But if he taps it, he can't make the double and sit shot.
That's right,
So
because it's too high.
it's
yeah.
too high. So I think that's the call.
And you can just see, like Kevin Cooey, he's got that different level late in the games, in the big games. You know, he just bears down,
Bears
hood
down,
up,
when that hood's up. Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
scary. It's
Kevin's used to these moments. This is
I-
when he comes up the most clutch.
going to 5.
I've seen this show quite a few times.
Darren, when you went to Worlds with Botcher, did you play Cooey in the final?
Yes, we did. We actually, he beat us in one final in Brandon, and then we got him in the bubble. But
That was the bubble.
yeah, but Kevin has cost me a lot of money over the years.
I was just telling my team earlier today, I just hope I beat Kevin Cooey once before he retires. That's my goal.
This looks pretty good.
Very good
Okay, now
shot.
he's got to draw the button here. Game on the line.
Now Johnson Tao, in a world of hurt here, needs this draw. If you can't
Desperation mode here.
if you can't make this draw, it's going to be
Almost
really tough.
handshakes,
Yeah.
Down 3 after 8. not
Let's get a time on this one. We'll do a sponsored time here. What sponsor are we
I
picking
think
there?
we're doing Rocky Mountain Equipment, hog to hog time.
What do you guys think he needs?
I think he needs like a 4.5
4.5.
to 4.8.
Yeah,
What do you
4-5
think?
should be good.
14.5, I think.
I'll go 14-7.
We're going to get a couple clocks going. Ryan's got the Sentinel storage clock. I've got the Rocky Mountain Equipment. Which one will be more accurate?
And I'm gonna make a prediction and say he makes this. It's been pretty deadly on the draws all week.
It's looking a hair heavy early.
They're cleaning. I think he's close.
Don't even look
What
at
was
it.
the time?
14:01 on Rocky Mountain Equipment, 14:2 on Sentinel Storage. It
It is.
does not hang on.
Just too far.
Devastation for Team Tao. Pure
1 inch,
disaster.
1 inch too far. That is a big steal for Kevin Cooey.
We'll be back for ninth end action.
This needs to be the fastest last-minute pregame snack run ever seen.
That's right. The fans of great taste are going wild.
Can he make it? Yes, he's done it! Original 16. You can celebrate every win.
RME and New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Alberta's Summit of Champions. With 24 locations in Alberta, RME is your preferred CNH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Need extra space? We rocket storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you.
Sentinel Storage. Buy Canadian, store Canadian.
Developed over a decade in collaboration with the finest ice makers this side of the Atlantic, the Pebblehead PB5 is nothing short of a triumph of sophistication and craftsmanship. Weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting tenfold their durability, the PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice, time after time. The PB5 by pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring game of curling.
Game on right now, that epic game.
Ninth end action here, 8-5. Johnstown needs at least 2 here.
Yeah, tough couple ends for Tao. He was in complete control after the 6th. 2 tough ends in a row, but gotta go hard for 2. Needs 2 for sure. He has a backdoor shot for 3. He'll take it, but main thing is get that deuce and see if he can get a steal in the 10th.
So Kyler, like if you're Team Tao here, obviously, you know, you're not in the situation you want to be in. What are some things the team needs to do to keep themselves in this game right now? Like I'm talking even, obviously you got to make your shots, but is there a mentality or some kind of strategy that they would have, do you think?
I think what I'm seeing is a little bit too conservative throughout the game. I think last end double corners, this end you need the double corners and just really go for it. Like Kui is probably supposed to beat you, so you got to really go for it and put pressure on him instead of him putting pressure on you.
Yeah, the only way you can beat Kevin Kui is to consistently put pressure on him. And it's hard, but it can be done.
Kui trying to hit this yellow corner into the ring.
Yeah.
Looks like a corner tick here.
Kark's very good at this shot. It'll be close.
So what kind of weight is he playing here? Like backline to hack?
Yeah.
Like half a rock?
Space, yeah.
So if he does make this, you might see Tao guard where this yellow ends up.
He's got it.
He's got it. So you might see
It's
Tao
in front of the
throw a
red
center.
rock, though. That's not the best.
I might see Tao throw a center guard here. Just
absolutely
to guard that yellow. You got
It's actually,
and they won't be able to tick it off the center line, which is good too. So
it's a little bit unlucky to tick that rock right there.
kind of reverse style of what you're used to, but
They might not have thrown enough weight there. I know a lot of people play that with board and run it right into their red.
You know what I think a new rule might be coming soon is no ticks anywhere.
I like that, Ryan. I like that.
I really like that rule.
Yeah.
The 5 guard.
If you touch a guard, it's like the rock comes off.
Teams are so good at these corner ticks. If it's slightly off center, like it's
The
almost-
5 rock full protection rule, I think.
So that just stayed on the center line, but you'll see Kui make a play on this back yellow, probably forward weight.
Yeah, a little bit of a
Might just
mistake.
feel it out even.
That's a big mistake not to split center line there.
And since I have this platform now, I know Tyler Tardy's a fan of this rule. The Grand Slam of curling is trying to get rid of extra ends. I think a good way to do that is that the team with hammer also starts down half
Ooh,
a
there's
point.
a flash. That's a big flash there. Unexpected. So now Tao's got a chance. Real good chance at 2, maybe 3, depending on how this goes. But that was a big miss there. But
So what do you think happened there? Just an overthrow?
I think an overthrow and a little bit too much set on release. I saw it just falling back off the center line.
You definitely didn't need peel on that. Like normal was
Didn't need
fine.
peel at all.
That was a lot of weight for that shot.
It's probably 6.5, 7 seconds, which is
Bit
maybe
of-
a little unnecessary, but Then again, those guys are so precise that they don't miss that shot very often. But
Yeah, you can't really blame it on the weight because they're laser focused on those, but
less weight, you can control it more with the sweeping. With
Yeah.
that much weight, you can't dictate anything with sweeping. So.
Can they get by here? They need to get by.
They need to get by here. Need to get
don't
by
think
here.
so.
Need to get. Okay, it might spin a bit.
So just a little rub there.
So is Cooey going to peel the guard, or is he going to go after that in the 4 foot?
I think you hit that rock now and roll under.
I like that call.
Up 3 with these hitters, I might be trying to run the center line onto that far right one.
That's another option, absolutely.
Catch one of the yellows.
If you give up 2 here as Cooey, you are golden.
Yeah,
I actually think this is the only way that Tao can get 3 is by hitting this one.
Yeah, if he doesn't roll perfectly, like you're just leaving rocks to freeze to or tap on the tee line.
If he can get the roll, that's a big deal. He looks like he's going to.
Got it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Still
Still it's
Tal's
staying.
not in a horrible position here. Would you ever just draw around the hook, like back 12?
I love that draw, Darren.
I know you've got some
It's
cleanup.
a little early.
I think you gotta expand the scoring zone a little bit more.
I like this tap.
Get some taps in, and
I was just wondering, like, if you use that hook and go back 12, they're peeling the guard, right?
and then eventually
And then you hook
double.
again.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think it's one shot. Too.
I mean, you are right though, Ryan. Like where those rocks are, like if you don't deal with those,
You know what, Darren? I actually like that shot a lot. Go back 8 around.
I like it. Go back 8, back 12. You can sink another one.
Anticipate the peel.
I don't love the split here, exposing both your rocks.
I don't love that either.
I'd like to keep everything behind the center and just hope to get a chance for 3.
yeah, you're because
Keeping
you
everything
know
together.
you know they're ripping the center. You know that.
So you're giving them the yellow slash onto either one that you're splitting here. Whereas if you went around, it's a really hard double for Cooey anywhere on the sheet. So maybe just
Not a bad shot.
Perfectly executed.
Now you see Cooey probably
hit and roll again.
He can hit and roll or just
he'll hit and
fire
roll
the
and sit
double.
3.
Or
he does the
peel
slash.
into the side one.
Either one, actually.
Yeah, he's just gonna hit and roll. If Cooey just plays this calm, he's good. I don't think that split was super good.
Now Cooey going with the half hood. You see that? That is
exposing the front.
One ear.
that's absolutely ruthless.
That means he's 11 out of 10 dialed. That's his goal mode.
The back
He's stepping
skull.
into the ring with that. You might be fighting Jake Paul now.
Ooh,
a little bit of an over curl here.
Oh, is
It's
he gonna
be
get
good.
it out? Is he gonna get it
Oh,
out?
that's
He
not
is
even
not.
Oh no!
Wow, big
Huge
error.
mistake.
Big error there by.
You gotta throw enough weight to kill that rock. I don't know what happened there.
That was a mental mistake. You gotta be throwing at least normal.
I don't know what weight they're calling. I think they called board or a little more than board, but that was barely hack. So
I know you have a lot of rocks on the side, but I still like throwing lightweight at this. Just jiggle those 2 rocks in the top 4.
yeah, I like the jiggle. There's no double really. You could double the middle, but you can't double these back 2 and jam on the yellow. So did you see what they called?
Looks like ice for about hack.
Quiet, wait, hack, push those reds 1 T.
We've got some excitement brewing here. Tao on life support, but still alive for sure.
Around this hard, they got to get this by. Come on. Okay, they're by the guard. This looks pretty good. Just roll on top of that other red.
That's very nice.
Okay, that's a good shot.
Ryan Diggs loves the card.
You might see Cooey here abort the mission of
removing
try
everything.
to punch it through the hole, or just even if he picks off that.
He might actually switch gears here.
Yeah, if he can punch this through the hole, he's sitting pretty good.
And even if he picks off his right red, it's not the end of the world. He's got to get rid of that top yellow.
This is the first shot where I don't mind like a board weight for Cooey instead of normal or peel.
I also like board, more controllable. His sweepers are so good that they can manipulate the line almost perfect on a board weight hit.
Very interesting scenario here. One that I actually didn't think we would see in this end.
Either, Darren.
We've got some bonus excitement here in Okotoks.
Here we go.
As we wait for them to make a call, I wonder if we could
steal a 4. It could be a 3-ball for Tao.
Wonder if we could get a view of the clocks here.
Yeah, this has been a long decision here.
There it is, 4 minutes for Cooey.
Wow.
To play the rest of this end and the next end. So he'll be tight.
Do you guys know if he's used the timeout yet?
No.
He has not.
Okay, so he's got 1 timeout, 4 minutes. Little tight, but it's Kevin Cooey. I think he's used to this situation.
This week we could comfortably play an end in 2 minutes. If you really had to, you could do a minute and a half.
Oh boy!
Already looks like he's
early carve. Is this a little heavy?
Is this heavy and wide?
It is jamming.
We have
we have action
on the side though.
Oh,
Look what happened on the side. Something
he jammed on the side there.
Yeah, which is that's a big deal.
That's huge. Yeah.
Does this double go beneath both of those, though? Sit 3.
Tyler Tardy with a fortunate break though gets the rock on the side. So like,
if he didn't catch that yellow there, he was
looking at 3 for sure.
Oh yeah, still looking good for Tao.
Yeah, this. Ooh,
I think he's hitting and rolling behind the guard.
Probably the back one, eh?
Hit and roll and stay frozen kind of shot, maybe.
Really precise, but rewarding if you make it. It's looking like a guaranteed deuce here for Tao. He's close.
He's got it.
Always hitting the back. Wow.
Oh, Tao.
Good shot.
Team Tao.
Good shot. He's just going to try to nose this, stay right on top. If he makes this, Tao might have the in-off the side red. Might be a little too flat.
You're going to have to throw that really hard.
Really hard.
It is so important.
Ryan Parent.
It's so important for Kevin Cooey to remove.
Yeah.
I think Darren was throwing 5-5s earlier.
In practice, Darren's whipping him down 5-5.
I like to air it out a little bit in practice.
I got to learn that swing back technique. I don't know how to do that.
So Kevin Cooey needs to remove a yellow on this shot here.
Tyler's on it hard for the knife. He might be a little wide.
And Tyler Tardy long stroking it
Definitely
again.
Rolling off.
Oh.
Okay, he's set up an easy double.
But do you play it or do you just roll?
I think he might just go top 4 around that center. Bite the 4. You always have the double on your last.
I like the double now, and
you might set up a triple though.
Mm-hmm.
If he knows that,
at this point, if you leave a triple and hope they miss, is kind of
why don't you like bite top 4, sit 2,
and the double's
it's
there.
Not bad.
The double's always there.
I mean, Kevin's gonna have another rock in play.
But
you might get 3 anyways. Yeah.
I would love to get 2 rocks buried behind that center.
I like the come around. I like
the problem is if you give Cooey a triple,
he's
probably making
and
it.
if he knows that red, it looks like he put this
You're right. You gotta anticipate the make from Kevin.
Yeah, I like top 4 here.
I like just nibbling top 4, perfectly buried around that yellow center, and then put the pressure on Cooey.
They haven't talked about the draw at all. It
It's
doesn't
just
look
weird.
like it. But I do actually, I mean,
Yeah, and if you show the outturn side, any chase that Kevin tries, maybe he leaves a triple.
Yeah, show a hair to the wide side so it could jam on that.
Yeah.
Those reds.
I really don't like this call. I think you're leaving a double.
At least
maybe a
double.
triple.
At least the double.
Maybe, yeah.
Are they trying to roll under?
But you're always rolling back tee.
You're rolling into the side of the yellow one. I don't think you're ever
never
rolling
on top. So
Yeah.
I'm a little bit confused there.
That could be okay though.
But they are in the final and we're not, so maybe this is the call.
We'll see what happens. He's throwing quite a bit of weight here too.
Trying to get a
He might-
flatter roll, I think.
I think he's playing the double in the heel. Oh, that's a bad.
Stop.
Okay, so it just stopped.
That's
Not
actually
the
a
worst.
great
Not
shot.
the
It's not
worst.
bad.
Not the worst. If that yellow would have went farther than that red, that would have been.
So is there room, like, if you're looking at it here, like, is there a world where Cooey could hit this too thin and get through that hole with the shooter? I think so.
Yes.
I think there is a world.
I don't.
Yeah.
No, I think he.
It'd be
That's
maybe
very
shave
close.
Maybe shave the bottom of
Might
Taos yellow.
come off as red.
But they have that other red over there, so if they shave it a little bit, they're all right.
I think for Kevin Cooey, this is pretty much automatic, but we shall see.
It's flat. It's not easy.
Kevin Cooey outturn,
He's got it.
almost automatic.
But a chance for 2 for Tao will give us an exciting finish in
An
10.
exciting finish right in the crotch of these 2 reds.
It's a pretty simple deuce here for
You
now.
can hit either one first, so you got quite a bit.
Well played end by Team Tao here. Yeah.
So anywhere near the crotch, you can hit either rock here first, and you'll be fine. And Tao's coming back. I'm not sure. I think he's wondering if he can squirt through somehow. Like
We had a
hits too
shot
thin.
exactly like this against Van Amsterdam, and I think that hole is exactly the same. I think he'll be okay.
Yeah, so he's just wondering if he hits super thin on one of the reds, yellow will squirt through the hole, but
He definitely
looks like he'll be okay.
These rocks aren't super lively. I think he'll be okay here.
he just needs to touch it. He needs to hit that one on the fighting the 4-foot first.
Yeah, and you don't need to throw a bomb at this.
Looks like he's got ice for something around normal.
Yeah, normal weight.
8.5,
Good.
9, some.
Yeah, normal weight's a good
Maybe
call.
we should get a time here.
I call 8.6.
I'm saying 7, 8.
Oh, that's Peel.
Yeah, I think he's throwing it good.
I'm gonna say 8-3 on this. No, 8-8.
8.
You must have started that early, Darren.
8-9.
All right.
Good shot by Tao. He's
Really
got a
good.
chance. Good dude.
Close. That might have been a
And
really good dude by Tao.
high 8s.
8-7 for Cooey, and we'll be back in the 10th end.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $50,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
Aztec Safety is #1 for online safety training.
Aztec Safety is the proud sponsor of the Aztec Safety Challenge, the #1 event on the World Curling Tour.
And Aztec Safety has been a proud sponsor of Team Jacobs on our quest to represent Canada at the Olympic Games.
RME and New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Alberta's Summit of Champions. With 24 locations in Alberta, RME is your preferred CNH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Need extra space? We rocket storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you.
Sentinel Storage. Buy Canadian, store Canadian.
We're back in Okotoks here, 10th end action. Can Cooey convert this hammer to go back to the Briar again? Once again, we're in for an exciting finish here. Team Tau, in this situation, would you have any thoughts of trying to steal two, or are you just trying to steal a single here?
I think you're going for a single. I think you can look at two and kind of trick him into drawing or hitting. That could be.
Yeah, I think either you want him to shoot against a loss for an easy shot, or have a guaranteed steal of one. Either of those situations, your love and life for Tau.
So basically, if you could sit three, or you could get a really lock steal, one of those two.
If you could sit two and kind of maybe in the 8 foot somewhere and make them draw against the loss, or
little
try
bit
to dial in a good rock covered near the center.
And that last rock didn't curl enough. There's angle now for Aaron Sachinsky to work with on the double peel. He could be sending that yellow one back into the pile.
Definitely will. Cart's rock actually slid a little deep on his first. I think he's dead T-line. He probably wanted that fighting top 4.
This one's good.
This one might be a little deep as well.
Good line, though.
Good line.
They've probably got to come and move
Probably
something.
Gonna tap, stay on the nose. Back 8, back 12. Yeah.
This is not a bad situation, having two rocks close to the button.
If you're a little off on this,
For
though,
Tau.
there could be a yellow, kill everything, kill the whole end.
And therefore kill the whole game.
Kill the whole game. I can see it kind of lined up.
But Team Tau deserves a ton of credit. What a performance this week. It's not over yet, but I've been very impressed with their shot making and tenacity. Very, very strong team.
Yeah, they had to win 3 games in a row yesterday.
They played really good against us, and I watched their game against Libis, and he made a crosshouse double in the 10th
To win that.
To win.
for 3 maybe to win. So all credit to Tau. They're a great team. They're a good group of guys. So
got to watch for the double stuff here.
Big shot here by Aaron Sachinsky.
He's only got the one,
And that's the right way to throw that
I
shot.
think that's what they called maybe
That was
because
a
of that
bad
double
miss by
stuff.
Tau on their last rock, though. They need to leave that somewhere more in play, more of a usable rock. They rolled off. They're back 12. It's not.
Tau's not out of this though. He's got the center and a nice tap here, and you never know if they could steal one.
As much as that was a miss, having that rock on the side can be a little bit dangerous for Cooey. Like in a situation where you can sit 3 and Cooey can't throw a hit to roll out or something like that. There's some value, but
there's some value for sure. It's not easy.
I'm seeing it straighten out a little bit as we get slicker here and a couple of
Looks pretty
undercrows.
good. Looks pretty good. Yeah, it's a really good shot.
Really good.
There. That's perfect.
Now, the one thing that I really think is going for Tau here is you see where that red rock went just exposing the pin.
Yep.
And if it's status quo and they keep guarding and peeling, at some point Johnson can tap that thing to the pin and Cooey would not be able to score.
He wouldn't have a shot if it goes perfectly planned for Tao.
I think if Tao plays this in perfectly, they can get a steal here.
Does this mean that Cooey should pull out some stops to run that guard into the pile, or should he just maybe continue doing this and just hope Johnson doesn't make the perfect tap?
I think you keep peeling. If you ever stuff that with a yellow guard straight back, you could give up a steal of 2 for the loss. So I think you just keep peeling. You make Tao make a really good shot, and then I think you're gonna have something on your last if you're Kevin Cooey.
Cooey's okay with a steal here. They still have an 80% chance of winning if they give up a steal now. Can always do better next end. So I think they play it safe and just keep peeling.
Yeah, you're never gonna risk giving up 2. Another good guard by Team Tao. Kevin's trying to slash this yellow onto the back yellow. The hood is fully back up. Darth Vader.
Do you think that Kevin's hoodie position does tell a lot about the way he's feeling?
It must.
I think so. The half hood is he is feeling
a half hood, a full hood, there's a no hood.
I'm sure Kevin's happy about I know Curling Alberta wasn't happy about having hoods a couple years ago, so I'm sure they're happy about that now. I remember they told him he can't have that hood up a couple years ago.
I say let him have his hood.
Absolutely. He looks good with it.
Okay, another good guard by Tao.
I think you're going to see this situation hold because Cooey's never going to be making a play on anything deep.
He's just trying to catch. He's trying to catch that back one, but he's not trying too hard.
You're going to see Tao guard on his first, and then he's going to make a play with a little tap. Try to tap freeze the back one on his second.
Oh, just missed that again.
You're going to see one more guard. Who's going to have to peel it. And then you'll see a little tap freeze. Tao makes it perfect.
Tao calls his timeout here.
I mean, this is a good scenario for.
You guys see anything else besides the guard?
I don't see anything other than a guard. No.
Yeah, nothing.
Guard.
Nothing. Nothing reasonable.
It's too early, and Cooey's always peeling.
I mean, like if you're looking at other options, you could play this tap right now.
But
if you make it perfect, can they afford to smash it? Is the question, because if they remove their, I mean, the way to steal 2 is to tap this right now.
The way to steal 2 is to go in now.
I'm not saying it's the right decision. I'm just saying.
I think you need to preserve this back button rock.
They have a really good chance at stealing. Not a really good, but I think they have a fairly decent chance at stealing if they guard right now. And they just stole, so that doesn't mean they can't steal again in an extra.
I mean, if they throw a guard halfway, Kevin Cooey is ripping that guard.
He's definitely peeling.
He is, but he might think about guarding.
That's why I think that
I don't think Kevin's thinking about guarding there.
Well, this rock, I think if they threw it really tight, he might.
Well,
if throw a high guard on it,
if they're off center,
I mean, you could always leave the double tap though if you guard. I mean, and I know it's a crazy shot, but I don't think you.
I do not see
that risk
guarding.
Yeah,
I'll buy you an 016, Darren. Though, if you guard.
Oh, come on, Cooey.
Cooey might guard if this guard was off center, but if it's perfectly splitting, he's got to rip it.
Yeah,
he'll rip it, and then Johnson will have a little bump, and if he hits it on the perfect angle, if he makes it perfect, there's no score.
No score.
Yeah.
Kevin will probably just throw it away.
Because he can't throw hard, because he can't lose the
probably
2
just
rounds.
throw it away.
if he knows that now, do you rip? If he knows he's giving up a guaranteed steal.
Well, Johnson still needs to make that perfect.
If Cooey puts this top 8, top 12, if Cooey puts this top 8, top 12, I think there's no shot for whip or for tap.
That's a good point. If you put it between the two yellow rocks, there's no double tap to sit to.
It would be a very long double run back tap.
He could be always thinking about it.
I don't think he's even thinking about peeling the guard right now.
Can he?
I think he knows if he peels, he's probably giving
Does
a
he have
steal.
enough? Does he have enough of the top 4 rock to try to just throw peel at it and pick it out
and get rid of his back?
And get rid of the backing. I would probably play that shot.
I like that.
The nice thing for Kevin here is if he plays the draw here, there's pretty much zero chance at ever giving up a steal to him.
There's zero chance.
Yeah.
And
that's true.
I would have to make a double tap perfectly frozen to the back button.
Yeah, I think Cooey's drawing here. That's all they've tapped is where to draw.
Does that mean I owe you a beer, Darren? No,
it's not a guard. Yeah,
I don't have a guard. Yeah.
As much as I like beer,
I'll buy you a beer.
It's kind of a guard. I like throwing the peel.
I think Tao just needed to be tighter on that guard. I think if he's really tight to the rings, Cooey would have peeled it, but this kind of made him think. So where's he? I think he decided on top 12.
Yeah, top 12, top 8. Get a little bit low on it.
Center line. Maybe cross center a hair, but
yeah, you want to cross it so the tap's not lined up.
If Cooey freezes this, that's his worst shot. That's his miss here.
And I think he's always going to leave the double tap frozen, but it's going to be a lot harder than just the single tap that Cal has right now. So that's why he's opted to put one in the top of the rings here.
Sweepers
a little heavy. Sweepers are right off.
A little heavy for Kevin is probably like a foot heavy.
Looks a bit hot though. It might be right down to that yellow.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Is he going to make the tap for him? Oh.
No, not enough.
But
you can still double tap that.
I think Johnson's still cooking with gas here.
It's a bit of a tricky tap here, Darren. He's got to hit this right to get that yellow into shot.
Yeah, the angles are a little tricky.
Your best chance might be to hit it on the outside and try and just like hook it that way.
Yep.
You know, I mean, it could end up bad, but if you get the right angle,
it
like
would be quarter.
Or you could do that and then just try and get your shooter right out of there.
Yeah, hit like a
quarter. I think it's important to get the shooter out of there so you
don't want to leave your shooter.
I think he's playing back 12.
Yeah,
3/4. He's leaving his. I think he's leaving his shooter
hit
there.
Like a quarter of this rock.
I think he's playing it with
shooter
with back 12 guys.
Yeah, like quarter rock.
No, I think like close to nose.
Oh, he's like nose.
Yeah, like 3/4.
I mean, nose is good. You don't have to be dead frozen
as long as it's
since the guard's still up there.
As long as that yellow one doesn't squirt open.
Shot, yeah.
And if it bounces half rock open, it's an out turn peel to go to the briar for Kevin Cooey. You don't want to see that.
You do not want to see that.
So Johnson Tao with his last rock of the game here in 10 needs a tap to the button.
Here we go. Probably the biggest shot of Johnson's career so far.
Definitely.
They're on it early. It looks a little heavy.
They are definitely trying to get to nose.
If you play an audible,
you'll get shot here. You'll get shot.
It's a good result, but there is an out turn.
He's got the out turn.
Yeah, and he's gonna throw it.
Yeah, because he doesn't need to throw weight at this. He can throw something controllable.
I would throw a peel here. I think Kevin will throw a peel here.
Why wouldn't you just throw?
He could jam on the back, so that doesn't matter. He just needs to make contact. He could throw the in-turn tap.
Yeah, that's also an option.
I'd throw a control weight pick.
I'd throw a controlled, 10 to 11 second.
Just to bring the sweepers in.
Bring the sweepers into play.
Kevin doesn't need sweepers. He's got it on his own.
He's playing the intern, which is a little surprising.
He must not be able to see a ton of that rock, but
Yeah, maybe it's more buried than I thought.
He's just throwing board weight at this.
so here we go. Kevin Cooey with an in-turn tap, probably just a heavy draw to win the provincial championship and go to another Briar. Can Johnson Tao's team hang on and get an extra end?
About to find out.
The hood is down.
Darth Vader is out. Here we go. Kevin Cooey.
Clean out of the hand.
I think he's got it. Oh.
He's good.
Yeah, he's good. Kevin Cooey is going to go to the Briar.
Yeah.
And Kevin Cooey with the championship clinching shot. What a game we had.
Great game.
And it will be time to get everything, lined up for the trip to the Briar. A great showing by Team Tao. And Kyler, do you have a thought on the moment of the game?
I don't know. Maybe we should come up with it as a group. Anyone think of any big shots? How about that last rock of the game?
I think so.
That works for me. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. There wasn't any massive triples or runbacks, but we'll give the moment of the game to that last rock to Kevin Cooey under pressure. Perfect throw and perfect make.
Thanks for being with us on Championship Sunday. Take care.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $50,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
RME and New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Alberta's Summit of Champions. With 24 locations in Alberta, RME is your preferred CNH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Need extra space? We rocket storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you.
Sentinel Storage. Buy Canadian, store Canadian.